Welcome back, everybody. In the last Datsun video, we did a couple of things. We installed completely new brakes. We made some custom brake lines. We installed our custom drive shaft. And with that, we got the Datsun able to power its own rear wheels.
Hell yeah.
However, there was a problem. No matter what we did, the clutch pedal would not disengage the clutch. We bled it, we tried adjusting it, and we could not get the clutch to disengage. My first thought was that it was a slave cylinder or a master cylinder that had gone bad. So I replaced both those things, bled the clutch more, and nothing. Unfortunately, I've come to realize that it is probably the clutch itself. There's nothing wrong with the hydraulic system, that's all good, so the physical clutch is bad. Replacing a clutch isn't too difficult. But on this car, there's one catch. You can't drop the transmission off from underneath.
It can't go back any further because that part will hit the frame. It can't go down because there's this X in the frame, and it can't go this way because there's the engine. So in order to fix this clutch, we have to pull the entire transmission and engine assembly out.
So today we're pulling the entire motor and trans out of the Datsun.
Oh shit, here we go again.
It's amazing.
Woo! That wasn't too bad.
It's amazing, kid.
Yeah. My dad's never seen an engine out of a car. That's that. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove the transmission off the engine, and then we can get to the clutch. Boom. We have already discovered our issue. If you look at the pressure plates on here, so these are the same pressure plates, they're both stock. The spring on this pressure plate isn't out all the way. It's kind of stuck and seized, whereas this, you can tell if you kind of rotate it, it's, you know, the spring is kind of coming out, whereas that spring is stuck in there. So that was our problem. No matter how far the throwout bearing extended, it wasn't disengaging the clutch. Despite it sucking to have to remove the engine, it was definitely the right choice because this is definitely broken. So the car actually came with a stock Miata clutch, so we have that. We're going to need to resurface the flywheel. We might get a lightweight flywheel. We'll fix that. We'll put it back together and put it back in. The one unfortunate part, that clutch that we just showed you, it's actually the Datsun clutch, the clutch for the original transmission. So we're not gonna be able to get that. I think we will end up getting a Flying Miata Happy Meal Stage 1 clutch kit. But we can't really do much until we have a clutch. So I'll order that clutch. I'll order the exhaust parts. Once we get all that stuff, we can put the engine back together, the clutch on. We're gonna do the seals while we're here. So we can do the rear main seal and the front main seal. And then we can do a couple seals on the transmission. And then we throw it back together, make an exhaust, and it's running and driving. And then we get it painted, and then, yeah. Probably the easiest engine removal I've ever done. That took like 2 hours. I took off the flywheel, and I can tell that the rear main seal has just been replaced. It's a brand new seal. It looks really clean. There's no oil leaking. I'm gonna quickly take the valve cover off so I can check the timing belt. If the timing belt looks good, then I'm assuming the front was serviced as well, so we don't have to do any servicing, which would be awesome. It's really hard to turn because it's making compression right now, which is good. But yeah, see how all the valve train is just pushing up and down.
That's amazing.
Looks like the timing belt's fine.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Well, that is it, everybody. We were right. The clutch was bad, so I'm glad we pulled the engine and the trans. It was actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It was really easy, everything unbolted. It was a little tight in some spots, getting all the stuff undone, but it really wasn't too bad. We're gonna get the new parts on there, put the engine back in, make an exhaust, and then it's ripping and driving. Once we're at that point, we're gonna send it off to get painted, and then everything just is reassembled, and we have a 50-year-old Datsun that is in mint condition. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like. If you didn't, please give it a dislike. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're so close to the 400,000. This Datsun's gonna be driving soon. It's gonna be sounding awesome, and I'm really happy. I'm excited to do a custom exhaust on it. If this video was too short, I apologize. I accidentally deleted a bunch of footage, so that's why. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.